Hello YouTubers, DE Fan 3D coming at you out here with the results on July 30th. And we had a week off for Elko, and tonight they're racing along with the 20th of August and then August 27th. I will not be able to make it out tonight. Hopefully next Saturday on the 20th. The 13th of August today just didn't work out, which kind of sucks. But hopefully next weekend I should make it out, and if not, then for sure the 27th, and hopefully twice in September, or if I'm lucky, maybe 3 times, because I want to try to. My goal this year is to go 8 times at Elko, but for sure I'm going to Oktoberfest at Speedway again, and in a couple of weeks or so. Hopefully this month or next month I should get a new phone, and I'll be back in action. I feel really bummed I haven't recorded anything since opener night in the garage area. Unbeknownst to me, my speaker was shot on my phone. So it just really sucks I haven't been able to get out good content. But at least I can talk about the point standings and some of the result finishes of where these guys rank. So I am happy about that. So as long as I have my big iPad going and this iPad going, and then just the speaker of my phone works for talking and doing what I'm going to do with my phone here in a little bit, I'm really happy about that. So, but I'll kick it off here for the points results, and we officially 29 drivers out at Elko made an appearance this year. So, not sure who's going to show up tonight. I don't. This might show me. This will sure show me if anybody else is going to show up tonight that hasn't been there this year, and we'll just kind of go from there. So, but this is from the results of the 30th, and they're going to change after tonight. So this will be interesting. So, but point leader at 621 points currently, the 52 car Chad Wallen in the late model series. Not bad. Chad's been pretty consistent this year. But right on his heels, 27 points back, is the 72 car Jacob Gady, who won his 8th championship last year. If he wins it this year, he'll tie Donnie Reavers. That'll be pretty interesting. In third, the 32 car Jeremy Wolf has been looking really solid this year. A big bounce back from what happened to him last year, not running too great, so that's really good. In fourth, Jake the Snake Ryan, of course, with still having 2 wins, and Chad Wallen still only having the 1 win, but you just got to be consistent. But wins definitely help. So, in fifth is the 21 car of Adam Benzik. Not bad, he's been pretty consistent this year as well, too. In sixth is the 10 car Dusty Man, the first time he has run full-time late models, so that's pretty cool. He did it part-time last year. In the 7 car is Bryce Bloom in the 7 car, so that's pretty cool right there. So Bryce Bloom doing a nice job. In 8th place is the is Brian Rolstad, so that's looking pretty good in the 13 car, so that's pretty good right there. And the car and driver in 9th position in car number 6 is Owen Giles, not bad. So looking good. And then in 10th place is the other 7 car of Teddy Kashadi. Looking really good, the youngest driver out there. And one of the other youngest drivers right behind him in 11th is the 06 of Adam Ratliff. Looking really, really good. So that's pretty good right there. In 12th place is the 31 of Ryan Varner. Not bad. 13th is the blue 50 car of Steve Anderson Jr. 14th is the 53 of Jared Duda. 15th is the 8 car Billy Moan. 16th is the 3 car Chris Kruzermerk. So that's pretty cool right there. 17th is the 99 of Tommy Peterson. And 18th is the 7 car of Ridge Owen. And 19th is the 47 Monte Carlo with Hunter Cowell Payne, Paul Payne's son, who won his first race this year when I was there back on July 30th in a Monte Carlo. Haven't seen a Monte Carlo SS win since 2009 of the ASI Midwest Tour with Steve Carlson. That feels really good to see that, and I was really happy about that one. And 20th is car 38 of Darren Wolke. 21 is Mike Hansen. And 22nd is Michael Ostick in the 18 car. 23rd is Ryan Camish in the 42. 24th is the 41 of Donnie Rocket Reavers. That's pretty sweet right there. And in 25th behind him is the 75 of Joel Tyson for the Leispark Chev. So that's pretty sweet. And in 26th is the 22 car Nick Pedinsky. 27th is the 14 of Grant Brown. 18th, or 28th, I should say, my bad. 28th is Michael Beamish. And in 29th is Michael Hager in the other 19 cars. So that's pretty interesting right there. So pretty tight up and down the board here for just a couple. Pretty tight between Ridge Owen and Tommy Peterson. 305 for Tommy and 302 for Ridge. So that's going to be pretty tight going in tonight right there. So that should be interesting. If Jacob Gady wants to do well tonight, he's at 594 and Chad Owen is at 621. So hopefully that points can be pretty up and up for Jacob Gady. So should be interesting. And then you see Jake Ryan and Anna Benzik are tied. Three-way tie with Dusty Mann, Anna Benzik, and Jake Ryan, and then Bryce Bloom in the 37 car. So, yep, so my bad. Yep, Bryce Bloom in the 37, and him and Jacob Gady crashed on the last lap back on July 16th with me and my good buddy Sam Shea. And Jacob Gady's done that a couple of times where he takes out guys on the last lap. He did it with Chad Wallen last year, and of course you can see that on my YouTube channel. I did record that one. I would have loved to record that one on Saturday on July 16th. Woo! That was sweet. So, but pretty good bumping and banding this year. So the super late models are pretty awesome too for the series that I watch. And I want you guys to listen to this interview I did with the track announcer, Jason Searcy, and a shout out to Jason. We talked about this at Jerry Wolf's Beer Bash Party. We got to do it together, the both of us, on July 30th. This is a 9-minute and 51-second video, but it's his podcast. Take a listen to this.
I'm here at Elko Speedway with Connor Koski, who's one of the super fans here at Elko Speedway. So, Connor, tell me just a little bit about your background. How'd you become such a huge fan of Elko Speedway?
Sure. My grandfather, back in 2000, took me to Elko when I was 4, and the biggest race of my life was here. Well, 2 of them. The first one was in June 16th in 02 when Joey Clanton won out here in the 83 Campfire USA car. And then when Gary St. Amant won at the Minnesota State Fair Track 20 years ago, well, almost 20. And it just blows my mind that I've been here 22 years. And it's just like the reason why I keep coming back is to gear with the drivers. And I'm finally an official crew member of Joel Tyson's 75 car. And I grew up watching him in the ASM was Tour 10 years ago in 2012. And it's just like, man, I can't believe I've been out here for this long. And I miss seeing the Monte Carlo in the late model division. I finally got to see that car win tonight. And God, there's like so many memories. The last one I saw that car win was Steve Carlson in 2009 in the ASM was Tour event. And that just brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah, so you spend a lot of time thinking about numbers and car models and like paint schemes. The last time that someone won in a certain, why is that? Why do you put so much focus on that?
Because that's why I looked at the NASCAR series. Well, now I can't stand watching that because it doesn't give me that vibe that it used to. These late models give me what the Cup cars used to look like, and they drive exactly like 2004 and 05. So then when I see a paint scheme that just wows me, it's like, that just looks so much better than these Cup cars today. And it's just like, why don't they look like that anymore like they used to? And it just has that special place in my heart. And then it reminds me when I was younger with my grandfather out here. And he's been here 14 from 2000 to 2014. And it's just a lot of special memories that I'll always have. And I got a lot of these different pictures and autographs in my bedroom. I even went so far as to customize small die-cast cards of their late models, since nobody really does that. And I just took it a step further.
That's nice. And I know that you go into the pits as well, and you know, record interviews with drivers, and what got you to start thinking about doing that, and do you enjoy doing that?
Oh gosh, yes. And my channel's down right now because of my phone not working for their speaker, but I'm going to get a new one, and I enjoy doing that because I watched the late great Steve Burns on the Cup Series, and he would really he talked to Dale Earnhardt, Alan Kowicki a lot like he was a buddy, and I thought, I could probably talk to these Elko drivers like that, primarily the late model guys, because I know so much of their background now. And when I was in high school, going into it, when I was younger, I didn't know any of these drivers' names or who drove what car. Well, when I was in high school, I thought, I'm going to get really serious about this. So that's when I discovered the ASA series, and I thought, holy shit, these are the same guys that are in that series. I was like, no freaking way. So I got to talk to Donnie Reavers, Joel Tyson, Jake Ryan, Dan Ferguson, Rayson Schneider, Jonathan Island. And when the Archimills Tour ASA came, that was like, now I get it.
Yeah. So that I know. So how could people follow you? I know your stuff's on YouTube, right?
Yes, Dale Earnhardt Fan 388 cap. It's all one word. Dale Earnhardt Fan 388, capitalize the D, the E, and the F, space 388.
Okay, fantastic. Now I've got these 6 questions I've been asking people all year long, and so I'm going to ask them to you. So, what is your all-time favorite pet, and why is that pet special?
Well, it's always a golden retriever due to the fact that I just like that breed, and it's so super friendly. And we actually have a new dog. It's a golden lab mix, and she's such a sweetheart.
What are your pets' names?
Molly was the first one. We put her down 2 years ago, and then the new one is Minnie May.
Whoa, okay, good. Mini-Me?
Minnie May.
Oh, Minnie May. Okay. What is the one thing that you ate when you were younger that you don't eat anymore, and why?
Andy's mints. I mean, I was a huge mint chocolate fan. Well, then I just kind of lost taste with it. I'm not a huge fan of mint and chocolate. I just like that separate.
Yeah, that's weird. Give me an example of how you are ultra competitive.
Well, I was.
Or are you?
Yes, I'm actually the 2013 iRacing champion, and I drove the whole series during when I was in high school. I did it part-time in 2014, but when I was younger, I played the PlayStation 2, which I still do on these NASCAR games, and just like here, I study these guys, how they run the groove. Like, I watch how they enter and exit off the corner, especially when I'm standing in turns 1 and 2 with my garage pass, and I look to see what line they run, and I attribute that to my video game to see how the line I can run, and I run exactly how these late models do it.
So, and you've done well, you said.
Yes, I'm actually in a series for the Cup Series, and I started in 2016, and now I've actually won 237 races.
Holy crap, that's awesome. Well, congratulations. How can people follow you on that?
No, but I definitely am an iRacing champion, and if you come and see me, I'll have cards with my Bass Pro Shop 33 Kerry Earnhardt hat and my 83 Bass Pro Shop hat as well, because I used Kerry Earnhardt's 33. I bought a hat, took his name off it, and I put my stuff on it, and I got the whole Bass Pro Shop uniform. So sometimes if I'm here with these hero cards, I'll stand by start-finish line, I'll autograph for the fans, and if you want to announce me, that'd be perfect.
Cool. Okay, so who is a race car driver that you have admired, and why?
There's 2, Dale Earnhardt and Dick Trickle. The reason for Dale Earnhardt being my grandfather was a huge fan of him, and I'm still a fan of Dale. I miss him every single day. And the other one, I got to see race out here, race 3 times, once at the State Fair, twice at Elko on the famous Dave's and Papa John's car, the late great White Knight Dick Trickle.
Yeah, I think everyone agrees with that.
And I'm a big Dick Trickle fan because I'm actually related to Russ Ebert. And through Conrad Peterson, he has the fender from that Minnesota State Fair 2002 Monte Carlo. A piece of it broke off during the transfer of that, and he gave me that piece. And I have the photo of the car with the State Fair book.
Cool. Marvel, DC, or neither?
Marvel.
Why?
due to the fact I like the Hulk, and I grew up on the Spider-Man movies too when I was younger.
Yeah.
The original ones, not the remix.
Yeah. Okay, last question. If you were allowed to do a one-lap Eve of Destruction spectator drags against one person for all the bragging rights forever, who would you race against?
Jason Racing Schneider, and I'd do a Chevy Impala, and I would ask Conrad Pearson somebody to make me a copy of a duplicate of his CW Electric sponsor and his number 11, and I'll put the blaze orange on the A post and on the C post like he had it out here in 2014 and 2015.
Well, if you beat Racing Jason, he would not be happy.
I don't know. I mean, we're pretty good buddies. I got his autograph, but you know what? There's one thing they weirded me about the kind of the wrong way this year is I finished my Minnesota State Fair 2002 book with 9 autographs. The last one I got was Joey Miller, and Jason was here, and I showed it to him. I said, "Take a look at this dude," and he goes, "Those guys are all washed up." I'm like, "Whoa! You call Dan Ferguson?"
See?
And
competitive.
And Kevin Sawinski and all these guys, because I have these guys' autograph. Johnny Sauter's name is in there. I thought, dude, these guys are not washed up, man. So for that, that irked me. So it's like, you're on.
Yeah, you're on, buddy. Okay, Connor Koski, it was a pleasure talking to you, and we'll see you at the track, right?
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna try to maybe make it on August 20th, August 13th, but for sure I'll be here on August 27th and September 24th, and I'll try to get here. My record is 7. I want to try to break it this year for 8. I'm going to Oktoberfest.
Fantastic. See you then.
Thank you guys for listening to that, and that was a blast, and we did that together on July 30th. That's on SoundCloud. You can download the app and listen to it, or you just listen to this video right here, so now I combine the two. So that's pretty awesome, and hopefully I see you guys soon at Elko Speedway.